Okay, so I'm interviewing Sherry Large. She has a granddaughter that was in the VPK program. And my question for you is, how has your granddaughter adapted to the VPK as far as like classroom setting, routine?
Okay, you froze.
Sorry. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry about that. Do you want me to repeat the question?
Yeah, because you froze right up.
I apologize. All right. So I was wondering, how has your granddaughter, when she was in the VPK, adapted to like the classroom setting, the routine?
In the beginning, she was very shy, but in the end, she came out of her shell.
Okay. Does the did the VPK teacher like communicate with you at all as far as how she was in the classroom or what
No,
was for partaking
not
with
as
her?
off, not as often. Only when she was not feeling good or she was stressed out over something. She did let me know about her star testing and things like that.
How did she communicate with you?
Verbally, in
Verbally?
person.
Okay. What, well, and you just answered my other question because it was just basically saying what types of things did she talk to the VPK teacher discuss, but so what is exactly the STAR testing?
It's an assessment that's given to pre-K through second grade. It measures their reading 3 times a year and their math skills 3 times a year.
Now, did the VPK teacher discuss any type of the curriculum being used?
She's using the Frog Street 4-year-olds
What's your
curriculum.
opinion on that particular curriculum?
It's good for the regular VPK, but working with an ESE students, it's not as valuable because it's too high functioning.
What types of growth have you noticed from your granddaughter as far as like academic, personal?
Personal, she's come out of her shell a lot more since she's been in the pre-K program. Academic wise, she is in the tested for the gifted program and qualified, so she's in the gifted program from that.
Now, switching gears from family member to an educator in the VPK ESE pre-K program, what's your opinion about how the curriculum at Frog Street helps the students in academics?
For 4-year-olds, it's perfect, but we use the Frog Street 3-year-olds, and the level of development for my students are way below that. So it's not really feasible to work with the ESC pre-K students because of the development delays.
How do you think VPK helps the students prepare for their academic career?
Um, she's very, the teacher is very hands-on, as well as her assistants. They work really well with the students, in groups. She takes a group and she rotates her groups around and it gets them ready for the kindergarten because they also do center time and it helps with.
Okay, so when I was asking you, and I apologize because it froze up, I was asking about what type of gains have you noticed for them, for the students in the VPK, as far
their
as, you know,
their writing skills are improved. Some kids are starting to read in the VPK class. Math skill is improving. Um, just with my granddaughter, she came out with a higher score than what she went in with. and her math skills are really good.
So what can parents do to help strengthen these gains or goals at home? What do you think is the best
Practice,
thing for them to do?
practice with them. Sit down, read two stories with them every night. Sit down, work on sight words, vocabulary, math homework. Take
Okay.
an interest in their child.
Okay. And my last question is for you is do you feel that students at the ages of 3 to 5 should attend the VPK?
Not 3 year olds, but 4 and 5 year olds. Yes, 3 year olds it's too much for them because they're still little and they're not quite ready for that social interaction as much.
Do you think that they would benefit from like a 2 day one as far as 2 day week, like what we do for our ESC pre-K kids?
Yeah, that gives them a little bit of what's going on in the school system, but it doesn't overwhelm them as much as have being there 5 days a week.
Okay. Well, Sherry, I appreciate you helping me out with this and look forward to seeing you at work again soon.
Soon, I'm almost there.